Hello, this is Marcus again from Pristine Systems. Some of my clients keep asking me, Marcus, which computer shall I buy? And my typical response is, well, you shouldn't buy one computer. You should think about a computer system. So you actually need a cell phone, a computer at home, or on the road, mobile, and one for your office. I mean, depending on how much money you have as a small business owner, maybe you're just starting out and you can only afford one device. Well, the first one that you really should have is a phone. And the second one is what I would call the master computer. So your master computer is the one who is a little bit more capable. So you have a better processor, you have more memory and all this stuff. And then after that, you might be able to add another component to your system. How does it work? With a different combination that you can think of. I came up with a combination that looks like this. And by the way, you can, if you follow the instructions at the end of this video, you can get to this file here on my website. A little bit hard to read, I know, but in general, you have to think about if you have your master computer on the road a lot. So if you're really not in an office because you're a salesperson, you're traveling 80% of the time or whatever, then you're probably in this category, in this first row. The second row is talking about having your computer in an office environment. So you definitely have a master stationary computer in this case here. And then I added 3 different columns for different cost models. So the low cost is first, the middle cost is in the middle. I would say most people are probably somewhere here in the middle. And then the high cost. So let's go through the principle a little bit. As you probably know, I highly recommend the Apple infrastructure. So the computer system components are naturally from Apple. So you see the phone category, which is the first one, the most important device, of course. You see an iPhone in every single box. So iPhone is a standard equipment that I definitely recommend. If you don't have one, you should get one. If you have a different phone, think about maybe changing. It really depends on how you want to put your system together. Always think about the system. The key issue is if you have a computer, let's say a mobile computer here, and you're editing some data, you want to be able to see and edit the data on your mobile device as well. And again, one of the best choices here clearly is Apple infrastructure. This is why I'm recommending it. So in the low-cost option here, you might just have a MacBook Air and nothing else. Maybe in the office, you could add a cheap monitor that you can connect to the Air, to have a little bit more real estate on the screen, especially if you would use a 11-inch MacBook Air instead of 13. But you have an iPhone. That is basically the minimum system you should buy. Then staying on the mobile master side here, the next step up would be a MacBook Pro. You get to a Pro level here. You still have an optional monitor for the office and your iPhone. Then a high cost option for mobile. This would be typically someone who's shooting lots of pictures or video footages and is on the road a lot. So you need the highest power device that mobile device that is available on the market. Probably the biggest screen available too, because you need handle pictures and videos all the time. And then back at the office, you probably need something else. You need an iMac or something to really work on the data and support your mobile device here. But still, that would be the mobile master, as I call it. And then going to the office option here, the cheapest combination that I can think of is you just buy a Mac Mini or the smallest specification iMac available. This is a very solid start already. It will help you a lot to organize your data and really get into the business. You still have your iPhone, but you don't have any mobile device, just for cost reasons, right? Now we come to what I call the best choice. This is actually what I did. So I have a 27-inch iMac as my office master computer. And in addition, I have a MacBook Pro that I'm carrying around since I'm still traveling a lot, and my iPhone. I actually added an iPad as well. And this would be the full set of tools that you can purchase, and they would work very well together and interchangeably. So you can open a document on the iPhone, you can edit it on this, save it, you go back to the office, you see the updated document right away, you change it again, you take your MacBook Pro, you see the updates from the iMac again, and so forth. So this is why I'm talking about a system. You have to make sure that the components of the computer system are really designed to work together. That's the most important point. And then finally, the high end would be a Mac Pro. I mean, this device is starting at $3,000 and doesn't even have a monitor at this price. So you easily can, $6,000, $7,000 you can spend in this area. Then adding a MacBook Pro and an iPhone, this clearly is only for video editing and really heavy duty lifting, game programming and stuff like that. So if you're in this market, then you don't have another choice. You really have to go to this level here. So this is my overview. And again, you can get this on my website if you follow the instruction from the video. I hope that helps. See you the next time. If you found this information helpful and you would like to get more of my small business systems tips absolutely free, then please visit www.freesmallbusinessvideos.com.